Hey guys, so today is Thursday. Wow, almost finished with your week. Hopefully you have something really fun planned for this weekend. Remember, you will not have online learning on Monday because it is a holiday. It's Memorial Day, so I hope you guys spend that time with your family, remembering all of our fallen soldiers, doing something important to recognize and remember them, and then, just spending time with your family.
I want a
My little boy is beside
dinosaur.
me,
A
and
dinosaur.
he is watching dinosaurs on TV. So hopefully he is super distracted for the rest of our video. For math today, we're going to be showing different ways to make 10. So all we're going to be doing, guys, is practicing the different combinations of numbers that we can put together and make them equal 10. So we are just going to go through a lot of different ways that we can do that. So one fantastic strategy to use is to always have your 10 box, your tens frame, if you're making 10. Because if you're using your tens frame, then if all of the dots are in there, then it equals 10. However many dots you start with, like our equation says 4 plus something equals 10, what in the world is that something going to be? Well, we go ahead and put our 4 there. There are 4 dots. And then we have all these left over, and that's how many more we need to make 10. So let's see how many more we need. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we needed 6 more to make 10. So 4 plus 6, that should be a little smaller. Let's make it 115. There, well, make it even smaller. 4 plus 6 equals 10. So I want you to remember, I put my first one here because you always want to fill up the top row first. And then I came down here. So I filled them all up, and I just counted as I went to know how many I needed. So 4 and 6, that's one combination of numbers that we can use to make 10. I also could say 6 plus 4. Either way. All right, my next one says 3 plus something equals 10. So we want to know how many 3 needs, what's 3's partner going to be, to make 10. Well, we already have our 3 right here. So we know the rest that we put in are going to give me 10. All right, you count them as I put them in. Finished. How many did you count? So I'm hearing some pretty good answers, but let's count them all just to be sure. Now I could sit here and count 1, 2, 3, 4, or I could use a strategy. Here's the strategy that I'm going to use to count a little bit faster. If this whole bottom row is full, how many are there? Good, 5. So I'm going to go 5, 6, 7. Oh, I had to add 7. 3 plus 7 equals 10. Good job. This one should be easy. 5 plus what number will give me 10? I see this whole row is full. That represents my first 5. Now I'm going to fill up this bottom. I want you to count the yellow ones as I put them on, but you should have a good idea of how many I'm going to be adding. Keep counting. This one. Huh. How many did you count? Good. You should have counted 5. If you got distracted while I was putting them on, you should have very quickly been able to look down here and known that this bottom row represents 5. This one should be easy because we've already done it, kind of. 7 plus what number will equal 10? Well, we already have our 7 on here. We just have to add this many. How many is that? Can you just look and see? Okay, so let me put them on there. You count them as I put them on. And you tell me how many I added. See if you were right. Check your work. 1, 2, and this one. How many did I add? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah, I added 3. 7 plus 3 more equals 10. 7 plus the 3 yellow is going to give me 10. 7 and 3 come together to make 10. Oh, this one's easy. Okay, here's 9. I see 9 is represented by all of these black dots. I'll just have to add a dot right here. Bloop. How many dots did I add? Yeah, I just added 1 dot. 9 and 1 come together to make 10. Good job. Let's do a couple more. So what I'm noticing, guys, is that they should be, at this point, this should be something using your tens frame. If you draw this picture for your tens frame, it should be really easy for you to see how many you need. So, for instance, if I look down here at this bottom part of the tens frame, like we've always said, we know that this is 5, okay? We know if this full frame or this full frame down here, we know if that whole row, let me draw a picture just so you know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm going to add in a little shape right here. And put that shape right there. And let me make this a little bigger so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. Let me change the color, make it yellow, like or orange, because nothing on here is orange. So when I'm talking about the halves, I'm talking about this bottom half down here or this top half up here. We know that those are worth 5. So let's look at just this, let's focus on this bottom part right here. If we know that this bottom half is worth 5, well, there's 1 already here. So 1 and what number would give me 5? Let's see. If you write 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 4 would give me 5. So if I ignored this little part right here, same thing with my tens frame. 5 is already there. 6, there's my 6. How many more did you need? Oh, must have accidentally deleted my box. It's going to be super small. Let me make it that bigger. 4. 6 plus my 4 little yellow ones is going to give me 10. This one's going to be a little harder. So let's say, okay, we started at 2. Here are my 2 black dots. We need to fill up the first part of this. So 2 plus what number would give you 5? Just to do the top right. Yeah, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then we have to fill in this whole bottom part right here. How many is that worth? 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have my 2 parts. I have my black part and my yellow part. My black part is 2. And then I want to know how much my yellow part is worth. So we could sit here and count 1, 2, 3, blah, 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 blah. Or, you guys know how many is in this bottom part. How many are down here? Yeah, 5. Then we're going to keep going. So we say 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 plus 8 equals 10. 2 and 8 are the 2 buddies that will equal 10. So, if 2 plus 8 is 10, what's this one going to look like? 8 plus what equals 10? Here are my 8. We've got to add in for these 2 blank ones. So, let's go ahead and put our yellow there. How many is that? 2. Good job. Very similar to this one. We just kind of switched up the colors. We made sure that our 2 was black because that's the number we're showing first. And then we did our 8 for this one. But this one's the same thing. It's the same partners. When we're adding, our partners can, or it doesn't really matter who comes first. Kind of like our line when we're getting in line. Like maybe Talon comes first and then it's LaCory. So this could be Talon and then LaCory. Or it could be LaCory and then Talon. When we're adding, it doesn't matter who comes first. Same thing like when we're walking to the cafeteria. It doesn't matter who comes first. Food's still going to be there. So same concept when we add. As long as everybody is in line and we're only adding, it doesn't matter who comes first. Alright guys, you did an amazing job today. I'm super proud of you, and I will see you later. You should have done your iReady yesterday. If you didn't, you need to make sure that you log on today. Make sure that you get that done. See you.